Alright, it is Friday afternoon, and you know what that means. It's the NPL Video Game Club. So we are here on another Friday, another week. In particular, it is the 14th of May. We are here with installment number 25 of the NPL Video Game Club. Hello, as always. Hello. Hope you're all having a good week thus far. As always, Aldo here. Hope you're having a good day. That one guy, Sam, what is up, buddy? I saw you were here earlier, really early, so thank you for that. That's very awesome. Really appreciate it. You said you're going to go AFK? That's fine. Thank you so much for stopping in. 8-Bit-Glitch79, my man. What is going on? Square Pegs, what is up? Good, happy Friday to you all. Hope you're all having a wonderful week. Already, another Friday is here. Look at how much time flies. You know, you could literally just flip a coin and you're already at another week. So, that is cool. So, I hope you're all having fun. And you know, just as always in the video game spirit, I am wearing a video game themed shirt. You may not be able to see it, but it is Overwatch, which is ironic because I have not played Overwatch in over a year. But, you know, it's still part of my attire. And, you know, you see I have an Overwatch poster behind me. I haven't played it, though. But Big Cass. Oh, my word. You just woke up. Oh, I'm so hurt. Round of applause for Big Cass. Big Cass had a big day today. So happy to hear that you are well and you are on the mend. That is awesome. So happy to hear it. And please, if you are groggy and tired, please do not feel obligated to stick around here. Not with this boring mug. So, just so happy to hear that you are on the mend, Big Cass. We all love you, so thank you so much for stopping in, even so. Have you heard of the game Terrordrome Reign of the Legends? Jab. How are you doing, Jab? I have not. You know what? Before we begin with our games today, let me look that up and see what Terrordrome. I mean, this sounds like Ninja Turtles Technodrome, but Terrordrome Reign of the Legends. I mean, it sounds either that or it's like a dungeon crawler. Maybe a roguelike. Indie fighting game set in a world where characters from horror, literature, urban legends, cryptozoology, mythology, and folklore exist within our modern world. Wow, no, that one totally flipped by my radar. I have not heard of that, but I just looked it up right now on the internet. So I'll have to look it up and see. Just at first glance, it looks like it may not be a family-friendly type of game, so I probably can't play it here. But hope you're all doing well. Again, big round of applause to Big Cass here. She had a big day today, so that is awesome. I'm glad that you are doing well. We will definitely talk later. But yeah, so what we're doing today, and you know what, just to show you how unprepared I am, actually, I was doing everything, and you know what, I'm actually going to test something out real quick if you bear with me. For whatever reason, I just feel like the alerts don't show up on screen. So I'm going to just test it out in 3, 2, 1. See if it shows up. It does. Confirm with me if you see tails on the right side of the screen. Let me know if you see that. Because I just feel like I've had people subscribe and for whatever reason it doesn't show on the screen. So I just want to make sure it does show up. You did see tails. Okay. Okay, cool. It's just weird because I know it's happened before where people have subscribed and I never heard the chime and I never saw the animations, so I just want to make sure that it does show up. You do see Tails. All right, cool. Tails is the best. Tails is the cutest. He's so adorable. Okay, so, but also to show you how unprepared I am here, I actually didn't even change the logo for what we're playing. So, you know what? There's a black screen temporarily, but I'm going to go ahead and fix that. If you bear with me 1 second, we're going to update that to what we're playing today, which is, whoa, that came out a little bit too big. So we're doing some real-time editing here. All right, hold on 1 second. We will get this working. Do you know what? I'm showing you how ill-prepared I am for this stream. There we go. Boom. The magic of live stream. So this is what we're playing today. This is the Sega Genesis Classics Collection. It is available on quite a few platforms. It's PS4, Xbox One, Switch. Over here, of course, I'm playing it on PC. So got a whole things to look at here. And apologies for the little editing right there, but I thought I had everything all set. And then right when we went live, I was like, whoops. So it is what it is. So I figure we'll start off with Streets of Rage. I'm just in a mood for Streets of Rage. I love me some Streets of Rage. But we can do Altered Beast. We can do a little bit of Sonic. We'll do a little bit of everything. How about that? We'll do a mix today, huh? We'll do like let's say about 20 minutes of each game. How about that? We'll give that a whirl. So let me switch over to our gaming screen here, and let me go ahead and boot it up. But again, I hope you are all doing well. Thank you so much for hanging out here. Golden Axe, please. Ho, Golden Axe. Oh, I can do Golden Axe. Believe me. I think I actually did Golden Axe 2 one time during the video game club. It might, you know what? I think I did beat Golden Axe 2. But it was at a time early on where we didn't have a lot of viewers. So, but now that we got some viewers here, we got some requests. Oh, I am more than happy to go ahead and do it. And you know, just to show you how prepared I am for the session, I have the official Sega licensed retro bit Sega Genesis controller. So this is the 6-button model. There's also 2 trigger buttons on the sides, but it is a dream. It actually uses the official Sega approved molds of the controller. So it is 1-to-1. It is as accurate as it gets. All right. I don't know if any of you have seen this intro, but it is really cool. Here you got some Space Harrier here. Gunstar Heroes. So Jim and Earl. More Space Harrier. Sonic, of course. Shinobi, or as Rax the Great would say, Shinobi. Altered Beast. Golden Axe with Gilius Thunderhead right there. This is just a very stylish, I love it. I love the music too. Just very cool. Shinobi, yep, like Rax the Great would say. Great controller. I have a USB one and OG console one. Nice. I do have the 3-button original. I had you know what, I think I still have it. It's in storage somewhere. I have the official wireless 6-button controller for the Genesis, the actual one from Sega for the original Genesis. And it came with like this big receiver that would take both control ports. So that was fun. But yeah, this is what we're doing here. So in case none of you have seen this game before, it is yet another compilation of all the Genesis games. But the cool thing about it is, you know, you're kind of like a virtual room. Look, you see a Super Soaker right there. Hands up if you ever used a Super Soaker way back in the day. You got some posters here. Of note, Sonic the Hedgehog. That is actually the Japanese box art. So the box art in Japan for the Sonic games were much more cutesy and colorful. So you'll notice that there's Sonic, there's Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik as he was known in America. You see the little Flicky, the bird, and the little bunny. To his left is Comic Zone, and you'll notice it says Mega Drive. So you may be wondering, maybe some of you, what is Mega Drive? So in the other parts of the world, the Sega Genesis was called the Mega Drive. It was only in America where it was called Genesis. And I believe the reason why that happened is there was a metal band, I believe, called Mega Drive. So in order to avoid any copyright problems, Sega had to change the name to Genesis in America. So that is a little history lesson for those of you who may not know. What up, John? What is up, my man? Played this yesterday. Virtua Fighter 2 is fun. Oh, on Genesis, it's weird. It's different for sure. But if you're gonna play Virtua Fighter 2, play it on Saturn, or if you can get your hands on the arcade one, which was released digitally on PS3, Xbox 360, digitally. So they did release a couple Model 2 games, actually. It was Sonic the Fighters, which was surprising. Virtua Fighter 2, Daytona USA, and Virtualon. Well, actually, no, that was a Dreamcast port. Virtualon Oratorio Tangram. So, yeah, I don't think they ever released those anywhere, though, outside of those digital releases. Who hasn't used a Super Soaker? I don't know. Well, I mean, kids these days, you know, I don't think kids are using Super Soakers. I could be wrong. That's the Europe box art for Sonic. Yep. Also the Japanese one as well. Virtua Fighter 2 on Saturn is a good time. Voltar! Hey, Voltar, how are you doing? Thank you. Welcome to the Video Game Club. So this is, for those of you newbies coming on, appreciate it. So my name is Aldo. This is a stream that we do for the Norwalk Public Library, where I work in Connecticut. So we started this a little while ago, and the whole idea is to just do a family-friendly stream. You know, so no super violence here, no bad words, no, you know, it's just good vibes for all ages. And we do this every week, every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. So it's a 2-hour block. Thank you for stopping by. And last week we played a game called Bit Trip Runner 2. We beat it. And I figured I'd go back this week, go back in time and do some old school games. Why not? Because who has not played Genesis? If you haven't played Genesis, then you are missing out. But yeah, Virtua Fighter 2 it's a funny thing on set. So you know what? Actually, we'll go to Virtua Fighter 2 right here, just to see. So Virtua Fighter 2, in the arcade, it was a specific hardware. It was called Model 2. And at the time, it was very top of the line hardware. You know, just, you got to remember, this game, I believe, came out 94, 95, I believe. So to see a 3D polygonal game running at 60 frames a second way back then was absolutely mind-blowing. So when it came out on the Saturn, by all intents and purposes, it should not have run anywhere near as good as it did. But the magicians at SEGA were able to get their mojo working, and they got it working. And, you know, even though it's not a perfect visual representation of the arcade, it still runs. It runs at 60 frames. The gameplay is all there. The music is there. The models themselves aren't as sharp as the arcade, but that was to be expected. But still, it was really darn good. Surgery this morning? Yeah, so big shout out to Cassandra. I mean, she just had an operation today, and she's here. Like, that's unbelievable. You certainly didn't have to come on by, and I certainly did not expect that. Never an obligation, so thank you so much, Cassandra. My thoughts are with you, sending you good vibes. I'm just so happy to hear that the hump has passed and now you are on the road to recovery. So let's all give a round of applause to Cassandra, being an iron-willed soldier, going through surgery, a little operation with the doctor, Doc McStuffins, and she is good. She's on the road to recovery. Japan box art is very different from the EU. It has a bunch of shapes and stuff. Really, I could have sworn it was all the same. I was playing this collection online and the lag is pretty bad on most games, but for some strange reason, Virtua Fighter 2 had the least lag. Yeah, I don't know. I think, well, One Up John, were you playing it on Switch? Because I know a lot of people have said that this particular compilation has a lot of lag on the console versions, but on the PC, honestly, I haven't played everything though, so I could be wrong. But for Streets of Rage, and I know Streets of Rage, I have not had any input lag with Streets of Rage games on here. Pat Self, I'm back. Absolutely. So let's go ahead and do some Virtua Fighter here. Go right into arcade mode. So usually when I play Virtua Fighter, my main man is Kage. Now, for those of you who know me, you know I love me some Shenmue. So originally, the original main character of Shenmue, Ryo, was going to be Akira. Alright, so now instead of 3D, it's 2D. Okay, I gotta acclimate myself to the buttons here. I wonder if the particular... Okay, so usually in Virtua Fighter you can do a follow-up if you knock someone down. Like that. You can, yep, follow through. There you go. There you go. So normally you would hold up and punch, and you would do a stomp. So there we go. First round. Beat Lao. Which, also going back to Shenmue, the main villain, Lan Di, looks very familiar to Lao. Sarah. In the arcade version, this was a great song. Funny story, Sarah, when she beats you in the arcade, she says, "Better run home to mama now." Well, actually, Lao also, if you ever watch Dragon Ball, the OG Dragon Ball, Lao looks like a character called Tao Pai Pai. Oh, there you go. All right. There you go. Follow through. Boom. Amai. Nam. What's everyone playing this weekend? Me, personally, I am playing Yakuza Kiwami, but that is separate on my personal stream. Not affiliated with the library. Alright, so Pi is when the game starts getting tough. She is not easy. You basically want to follow up any knockdown with a jumping attack. Kage jumps the highest, he does. You have the Switch version, okay. Yeah, so I've heard that the Switch version in particular has a lot of emulation issues, so apparently they don't really extend here, at least not that I've seen. So it could be a Switch problem. Man, I play this on my Genesis all the time. You play as Lao? Nice. Better run home to mama now. If you've never heard the soundtrack to Virtua Fighter 2 in the arcade, it is honestly, genuinely speaking, it is some of the best video game music you will ever hear. Sega, when they were firing on all cylinders back in the mid-90s, they were magic. You just had to have been there to fully appreciate what was going on. It really is just amazing. There was a group of us in community each playing through the Battle of Olympus on NES. Oh, really? Okay, like a community speed run, or like, oh, what's the, or are you all taking turns, or how does that work? We can only get help from each other, no guides or YouTube or Game Genies or help from others outside of the small group, like old school days. Okay. Yeah, absolutely, Sam. You've come to my Twitch. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Like Adventures of Link. Is it super cryptic, or have you guys been getting through the game okay? Yeah, imagine if it was something like Star Tropics. Oh, alright, she's about to beat me now. Can I catch up? Oh, I jumped twice by mistake. Alright, she's about to beat me, see? So in the arcade version, Pi is when it starts getting tough. Virtua Fighter 2 is... Oh wow, you can actually hear the music. So this is actually Akira's song. Not Pi's. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh wow, she's about to beat me. Yep, she got me. But yes, this is Akira's song, I believe. D-Nick, what's up? Thank you for stopping in. You should really stop blocking my punches with your face. Ouch. You lose. Oh yeah, we're going. It has hidden things, but the NPCs are more helpful than, say, Castlevania 2. Oh, well, anything is more helpful than that. Everyone else is ahead of me as I had to start late. Oh, okay. Wish I had a community help when doing Star Tropics, but I like to torture myself. Yes, you do, Cassandra. But you know what? Bravo, because you did it the hard way. You did it the absolute hardest way. Alright. I forget if you can do throws here, honestly. Yeah, she's got my number. So this is block. So you know what? I may not even have a chance to do that. I don't know if there's throws in the Genesis version. Whoops, I made that mistake. Alright, you always want to follow through. Alright, got her once. Down da down da down down. Ba da down da 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 down. Dun 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 dun. Alright, got her, finally. So next is probably going to be Jackie or Wolf. Not bad, but not good enough. Numb. Jeffrey. Oh boy. Alright. Jeffrey is what you would call the heavy hitter. You definitely want to watch out with him. He hits very hard. And if you get hit by his throws, forget it. You are done. Oh, jeez. Oh. Forget it. Yeah, I don't remember if you... Because obviously in the arcade one, if you hold punch and kick at the same time, you can throw, but... I don't think you can here. Oh. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Whew. And he just blocks everything. It's crazy. I win. It's wild. Ha ha ha. Bigger than you. So there's actually an Easter egg in Daytona, USA. If you race on the expert track, there's actually a statue of Jeffrey. And there's actually an Easter egg where you can actually flip his statue around. Alright, I got lucky there. I don't think he's going to grant me that opportunity again. My. Kage's my dude. Love him. Oh boy. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. That's crazy. I could technically try to get him for a ring out. Sometimes that's all you gotta do to try to deal with these harder enemies. I downloaded the game Old Man's Tale. Has anyone played it? I have not, but that sounds like a day in my life. Oh, mirror match. Kage. Alright, so I figured this might be the last match we'll do. Because there's no way I'm gonna beat Dural in this game. No way. I gotta learn to block. I gotta block more. I'm not blocking at all. Oh, I messed that up. Yeah, I deserve that. I mean, that's just speaking the truth, Cass. Another victim in my wake. Alright, you know, I'll give Kage one more try. Again, I know a lot of people don't like this version of the game because it's such a drastic departure than what was in the the Saturn or Genesis one, but I mean, again, for Genesis, it's a darn good interpretation of what Virtua Fighter was. Again, you have to understand the severe limitations that were in place here when you're going from technology to technology, you know? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, one more hit, one more hit, one more hit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's the way this game works. That is the way Virtua Fighter operates. Alright, alright. Nope, nope, nope. Whew. Alright. Ow! Yeah, you hear that in Sarah's stage. Enemies, oh, Jackie. Alright. Well, Jackie is where the quick kicks come in. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Oof. Oh. Oh, he's stomping me, boy. Forget it. Playing Little Nightmares? The first one or the second one? Because I believe there's two, right? Oh, boy. Well, that jump was for nothing. Number one? Okay. Alright, well, I guess that's it for Virtua Fighter, right? Like, gave it a little try. But I am not proficient with the Genesis one. But that's okay. So I believe someone also mentioned Altered Beast. So we can go with Altered Beast. So what I'm going to do with this one... Now, Altered Beast is a hard game. But there is a little known cheat that you can use to give you some more lives and to increase your life bar. I have to look it up real quick, but I know it's something that you have to enter during the title screen. So let me just look that up real quick, because honestly, Altered Beast is tough. I can get to the final stage in one run, but it's at the last stage where everything falls apart, because the last stage, the enemies are just so cheap. So I just want to see. Okay. So there's a sound test, a beast select, and a level select. Let's see. So what I want to do is I want to hold A, B, C down, left, and then press start. A, B, C down, left, then press start. Okay. Alright. So let's see if that works. It does. Okay. So again, this is how you can actually adjust what creature you turn into in each stage. So you can like really break the game. I mean, the first one, Wolf, is fine. Round 2, Dragon is fine. Round 3, Bear is 4, Tiger. You probably could break this by being a dragon. I wonder what you could do with that, actually. You could probably beat the boss pretty easily like that. Wolf, Tiger, Bear, Dragon. Again, you can break the game by being dragon. Rise from your grave. Alright. So then, but I also want to increase my life. So I want to do that code too. B and start. Alright. There we go. So you want to increase your life, see? Because you only get 3. And that's tough. And you want to increase your lives to 5. Well, that's fine. But you know what? I want to do the other code to make sure it hasn't been messed with. Okay, it does stay. Alright, let's see how we can break the game. It is a great game.
Rise from your grave.
Rise from your grave. Alright, so this is simple. You really only get 3 buttons. Punch, kick, and jump. Now what you want to do... You want to get the little orbs, and I'm going to miss it. Nope. Alright, cool. You want to kick these guys. Now the blue ones are the ones that give you the orbs, so you want to get those. So you need to power up two more times. So now I'm really strong. Now you could say that this game was a allegory for steroids, and that could probably be true. You get 3 turn transform. So now with this boss, you want to avoid the heads and shoot the guy. So you want to avoid the heads, and you want to kind of go shoot the orbs. The closer you are to him, the faster those orbs will shoot. Now if you're in a bind, you could technically dash through the heads. Like so. Whoops. Alright. Just keep slamming away at it. And then he steals your orbs. Ha 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 ha. His head is so tiny, yeah. Alright, so this one can be tricky because these guys, if you're not careful, they will jump on your head, so you want to stay away from them. Now, see, they're tricking you. The tails you want to hit, or else they will come at you. Alright. You could punch off. Now these guys you want to get from far away, because they will trip you. But with the dragon, you pretty much break the game now. There's no reason why you should get hurt, because this shield is pretty much possible to break through. So now with this guy, there's an easy way to beat him. It's kind of a... You kind of have to, like, get right in front of his eye and just spam. So I think I got it right. Nope, I didn't. Alright, I want to move. There you go. There's like a sweet spot. As long as you're right where the main eye is and keep spamming, you will defeat him rather easily. Watermelon eyeballs, pretty much. Alright. So now the next stage is the caves, I believe. Now this can be tough too, because there are these little ant guys, which are fast. Now this stage is what is arguably the lamest transformation. You turn into a bear. Why you turn into a bear, I don't know. Ugh. Of course, these guys spawn at the worst times. And I'm about to die. Wait, okay. Saved myself, luckily. Alright. Now you're a bear, and what can you do as a bear? Well, you can freeze enemies. And that's about it. Alright, so the key to this guy is I want to jump. I want to jump in the corner here. And it's really just a matter of just kind of getting it in the right spot. And that's the only way you can hurt him. So you just kind of got to keep doing it. If you get lucky, you can hurt him. There you go. But overall, he's a very lame transformation. I don't know why they decided a bear. TV Games, what is up? Dragon Snail, yeah. Alright, so now is the other cavern. Second to final stage here. So the difficulty ramps up even more. But I am going to turn into the dragon here. Normally, you're supposed to turn into a tiger. So... Alright, these zombies explode. Oh! Alright. Well, I died, but I powered up, so it's all good. Alright, so... Want to get him. Get rid of those guys. Thing is, I don't remember if the next tiger is on the top or bottom. Watch out with those guys. You want to get them from far behind. Always take out these guys as soon as you can. Alright, now I'm the dragon. So again, normally you're the tiger, but now that I'm the dragon, that kind of breaks this stage because I'm not supposed to have this maneuverability. And now I can hurt this guy from far away. And when he throws his little guys at me, I can shield. So... I've actually never done this with this boss before, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. So, like, what I could do... So I could just do this. Seems to be a relatively safe spot. Oh, he actually got me. Alright. Well, it's a different strategy. Oh, no worries, TV Games. No worries. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, though. Nothing wrong with taking an extended nappy. Cassandra and I are all about that. Alright, this is the final stage. This is where the game gets hard, because you get these unicorn guys that are just the worst. Oh god, because they have like this drop kick, and it's really annoying. Ah, see, and they tripped you. Alright, I missed one already. Now these guys... You don't wanna mess with them. There's one. Ugh. Alright. Give me a chance here. Alright. That's one. So again, the way this game works is it will infinitely scroll until you transform. So, but because this stage is so hard, you want to transform as much as possible. Or as fast as possible, at least. So notice, I think his name is Neff, if I remember correctly, so he will keep coming here. This is like a checkpoint, and it's the game's way of checking if you've transformed fully yet. Alright, so there's gonna be... I forget where the... Alright. So I need one more. Gotta watch out for the last orb. See, these guys do this annoying drop kick. Alright. So now I'm a dragon here. Are you supposed to be a golden wolf? But this totally breaks the game. Because you're not supposed to be able to do this. So it in turn makes the game so much easier than it needs to be. I've actually never fought Ness with this, Neff. So the problem is he can only stay at this height. He can't jump. So technically I could just abuse him just from above. Like he can't do anything, you know? So this just breaks the game. And there you go. There's Altered Beast. I love it. You have saved the girl. Getting my second vaccine Monday, same here. Not looking forward to it. The timing could not be worse for me personally. And there you go. Saved Zeus's daughter, living happily ever after. Retro Weekend, what's up, buddy? Welcome back to the NPL Video Game Club. So you could technically interact with this and like jump and hit the buttons. That's okay, Rican. Again, it's everyone's personal choice. A winner is you, indeed. But you can't actually destroy these, I don't think. I remember as me and my cousins would always try to like jump on top, but I don't think there was ever a way to do so. It would always knock you off. Push any key to start the next rounds, good luck. So, just as with any old arcade game, it would loop over and over again. It would get progressively harder though, but it's really, there's no secret ending or anything like that. But anyways, that is Altered Beast. So there is that. Look at that. We didn't beat Virtua Fighter 2, but we beat Altered Beast. In one credit, too. Actually, I think we only died once. So not too bad. GG, thank you, thank you. Obviously, using the cheats there definitely helps. For sure. So you know what? I believe Sam also mentioned Golden Axe. So I did that before, but I can do Golden Axe all day. Oh, I thought you said Golden Axe before. Well, how about this? I'll do like 2 stages of Golden Axe, and then we'll do Streets of Rage. I love this intro. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-ba-da-da-dum, bum. I do love me some Streets of Rage. And then it just turns into hip-hop music all of a sudden, like this dance beat comes out of nowhere. Wish they had the option at Sonic 3 to this fantastic collection. Oh, well, Sonic 3 is in the PC version. Aha. And Sonic and Knuckles, I believe. But it's not in the console ones. Alright, so. Golden Axe, we want to increase our life max. Magic, attack, jump, yep. Now, I have found, through many, many years of trial and error, the best character to use is actually the dwarf. Julius Thunderhead. He has the best range. Alright, so one of the things in this game, there is a thing called enemy manipulation. So, as long as you move on a higher plane than the enemies, you will always have the advantage. And, you can only... Notice how I'm keeping this guy stuck? So as long as you step against a wall, an enemy will never come after you. You can separate them one by one. So notice how I'm moving up? I'm always going to have the advantage. Bet. And once they're a certain distance, they will always headbutt you. So again, you use that to your advantage. Manipulate the AI, because you know how the programming works. Yeah. Alright, again, isolate the enemies. As long as they're up against the wall, they will never hurt you. Alright, boom. Boom. One by one. Now, if you're really bold, they can come charging after you. And you can have them run off the pit. But you need a good amount of distance with them to do that. Alright, these guys... you want to isolate. As long as you run before them, you're fine. Alright. I will look at the chat in a second. You know, actually, I'll take a look at the chat now. Golden Axe 2? I love Golden Axe 2. I actually like it more than the original, on Genesis at least. Tyrus Flame has the strongest match. She does, but Julius Thunderhead has the best range with his melee, and he's the best at manipulating the AI. So, he's definitely overpowered. PC only hot data. I'll confirm Retro Recon, but I'm pretty sure Sonic and Knuckles is in here as well. Cassandra, I have heard from a lot of people that the second didn't affect them as much as others. It's likely you'll just have a little tiredness. TMI, Sam. That's alright, you don't have to tell us that you need to use the potty. They would have to replace all the music in Sonic 3 due to the Michael Jackson rights to the music. Yes. Linda, what is up, Linda? Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well, Linda. I know normally you're at work, so we won't say anything. Alright, our lips are sealed here. This is the attack that's overpowered. If you hit jump and punch at the same time. After the battle in the ravaged village, we decided to start for the ancient ruins. Alright, so these caverns work great because if you stay in one lane, the enemies will come at you one at a time. You don't have to worry about getting ganged up on. And then move to the next one, and you're good to go. They'll never have a chance. Alright. Again, same thing. You want to move to a corner. Notice how the other guy is just stuck there on the left. Again, his programming, they're meant to swarm you, flank you. Now this guy, you want to... he swipes his tail first, opposite of where he's facing. So you need to kind of time it out. Alright, this is where the skeletons start coming in. Now you want to... abuse them, you want to get them one at a time. Again, no reason to rush. This is how you manipulate the AI. Then again, you can manipulate the AI this way. Just head rush. And rinse and repeat. Takes longer, but it's safe. 100% safe. Oh, that should have hit him. Not sure what happened there. Alright, again, same thing. Oh, alright. I goofed. Alright, that's fine. He's gonna bum rush me. Alright. Again, isolate. Move to a higher plane. Move to a higher plane. Move to a higher plane. And there you go. You did hear about MJ? Yeah, so it's never confirmed, but a lot of Michael Jackson did secretly compose the music for Sonic 3. Anyone else excited to see the new He-Man on Netflix? Yeah, that is looking pretty crazy. My cousin showed me the trailer for it. I'm like, wow. I believe it's only 6 episodes, though, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, move down. Move up. Move up. There you go. So same thing with these guys. Move up. He's gonna charge me. He's gonna charge me again. He's gonna charge me again. There you go. Isolate. Go up. Attack. Up. Attack. Up. Attack. There you go. So again, these guys can be much harder if you let them swarm you, but if you isolate them one at a time, they're not a problem. Alright, so with the big guy, I'm going to use my magic here to get rid of the little white guys, skeletons. So, alright, he's a little intimidating, but alright, so now with him, higher plane. As long as you're on a higher plane, his sword will not hurt you. Again, just move down. When you move down, he moves down. When you go up, he goes up. Abuse that, and you can get close to him. Because if you go down, he will swipe you with his sword. So you want to just... As long as you're on a higher plane, you're fine. And again, with these guys, you can't bum rush them. You can't do the... This doesn't work on them. Alright. So this level is fun. This is the level I want to show you where AI manipulation is at its best. We found the enemy was using the ancient ruins as a base, we have destroyed it, and now we leave for the enemy's headquarters. So I'm going to show you how enemies will fall off the pits with no regard. Like, they will literally not care, and they will just fall to their doom. MJ did a lot with SEGA, so it's very likely, yes. Am I showing any of you guys anything in terms of like strategies? Because apparently people don't know this stuff. I thought it was common knowledge. All right, so again, notice how enemies are programmed. I can only attack one at a time. Notice how when one leaves, like when I attack one, the other one comes in. All right, one at a time. Enemy manipulation. Alright, same thing here. As long as you're in a higher plane, you are fine. They will not hurt you. Alright, same thing. Notice my range with the axe. This is why Julius, I think, is the best, because he has the most real estate to work with. Alright, so there should be some wizards here, I believe. Alright, here it is. Alright, so you notice I'm gonna stay in the bottom of the screen. Enemies are gonna willingly fall down the pits, because again, as I mentioned with the previous boss, the way enemies are programmed in this game is, like, if you're on a plane, if you go down, the enemy will go down. If you go up, the enemy will go up. They will always follow you, no matter what. Even if there's an obstacle in the way, they don't care, because the programming is just so basic that they don't realize that there's a pit right on the bottom of the screen. They're just, because they think they're coming to me, they're just going to willingly fall down. So pay attention. Take account of how many enemies are going to fall down the pit. I think it's sometime in June, Cass. Alright, check this out. Oh, you actually threw me off. Wow, that is a first. Alright. That's 1. 2, goodbye. 3, goodbye. 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 Oh, I figured this out as a kid. That was just the funniest thing ever to me. Alright. So again, same thing can apply here. So if I go down, I could trick both of them into doing the same thing. Watch him. He's going down. He's going down. Oh, alright. He's gonna come bum rush me? Goodbye. Alright, so here's the reptile bosses. These guys can be annoying. Alright, so let me try to weaken them a bit. But again, same thing. You want to try to isolate. It becomes tough. Because these guys are more lively. No, that's 2. And then from here, you could just bum rush them. And there you go. Did you like the pit falling? That was good stuff, right? To reach the enemy's castle, which is blocked by high mountains, we reluctantly decide to march through the cave called Dragon's Throat. Boom, 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 boom. Very Conan the Barbarian sounding music here. Anytime you're on the higher plane, you will always have the advantage. They will always jump up and just punish. Again, there is no timer in this game, so there's no reason to rush. Now I want to abuse him. There we go. Have him fall down the pit. Again, you don't need, if you don't need to have a conflict, there's no reason to go through with it. Alright, have him fall too. Crowd control's the name of the game. Alright, that's one. I tend not to use magic. I don't know why. But obviously the game is allowing me to do it here. So let me do it. Because I got 2 books right there. Really? You're not dead yet? Wow. Okay. Alright, so I want the dragon. The dragon is an enemy that I want. Now again, these guys I just fought. Now again, same thing. I want to isolate. Move up. Hit. Move up. Move up. Move up. There you go. That fight would be a lot harder if I didn't do that. Alright. As long as you don't let them surround you, you are fine. So here... Notice how he's stuck? Alright, I took that loss. That's fine. There we go. Alright, so the dragon should be coming up soon. You don't like games with time limits? Yeah, I mean, it's an antiquated thing. Luckily this one doesn't have it because it wasn't an arcade game. The first Golden Axe, well, I don't remember if the arcade one had a time limit, to be honest. Are we doing Jackbox? I was thinking of just sticking to Genesis today because there's different, different variety of games. We can certainly do Jackbox another time. But, I mean, it's really up to, if people want to do Jackbox, I certainly can. Time limits stress me out when up, unless it's a minigame or a mission like the missions in Pikmin 3 with the time limits. I love those. Speaking of Jackbox, I got my t-shirt that we got from TKO. I have to take a pic of that. No kidding. Oh, I definitely got to see that, for sure. They should only be in arcade games? Okay. Nice. Video Game Dust Sleeves, what up, buddy? Just wanted to pop in and say hi, can't stay. No worries, thank you so much for popping in, nonetheless. Appreciate it. Alright, so I want that dragon. I want that dragon. Because that dragon will make life so much easier. Alright. He's kind of a cheat code, but you still need to be very careful. Again, as long as you don't move too far to aggro another enemy, you're fine. But it's when you start moving too fast, so that's when things happen. Now you want to stay around here. Again, isolate. Keep the enemies at bay. Again, they're programmed to dash at you because they're a certain distance away. As long as you got your back to the wall, you can manipulate. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go. Done. Just gotta be careful. Dragon hype, yes. Oh, leave the stream running? Oh, you certainly don't have to do that, VGDS. Need to make you a logo sleeve? Get in contact with me. Look at that, Cass. You can get a Make a big Cass sleeve. Why not? Alright. Same thing, don't aggro the bosses, let them laugh in the corner. While I deal with these two guys. That doesn't always happen, sometimes you get unlucky. But as long as I get this guy, 3, 4, and 5. Alright. So again, same thing. They're programmed to just run at me. And again, one at a time. Easy peasy. Easy. That's why you want to keep the dragon. And there's that boss. Could have been a lot harder, but as long as you have the dragon, you are good to go. Alright. We have passed through the long, red-hot cave and found the castle gate standing in front of us. So this is the second to last stage. So, I don't know. I mean, I could definitely beat this game with my eyes closed. With the final stage, the final boss, Dark Gold, he is a major pain. I will give that. So I will lose lives with that. But, I don't know. Do you want me to proceed and beat the game? This is the second to last stage. I certainly don't mind, but we can certainly switch to another game. Because I know Streets of Rage was on the meter, the list. You don't even have a logo? Oh, he can make one for you. I mean, I didn't have one. And look at that. He made a sleeve of me. He made 2 sleeves of me now. So, actually, no, 3, technically. I'm commissioning some digital art of my dogs. Maybe I'll have you make some sleeves of my Nintendogs. I'll design you something. I might be able to anyway. Cool, look at that. Do it. You want me to be Golden Axe too, y'all? Since I've made it to the second to last stage, what would you like me to do? I think John is in favor of it. Alright, whoops, I didn't follow my own advice. Okay, so I want to move here. Isolate. Again, since I have the melee advantage, notice the hitbox. They don't even have to be that far away from me. Or that close to me, so okay. Get him on the wall. Move up. Attack, move up. By moving up, you kind of reset their programming, because like the first thing they're going to do when they wake up is move up instead of immediately slicing. So that's why I do that. Alright, so again, this guy is a joke. He's going to come rushing at me. Oh no? Alright. Poor guy. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Ooh, alright. Alright, bro. Oh, alright. No. I want the dragon, I don't want the Triceratops. Get off the Triceratops. No. Someone... knock me off, alright. There we go. Sometimes programming gets messed up like that, and instead of picking one, I picked the... Oh, you moron. Ugh. You ruined it. Alright, well... That's what you get. That's what you get too, for ruining it. Ah, you just made this stage so much harder. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not the dragon. The dragon makes things so much better. Oh man, that stinks. Alright. Gonna have to make do. Alright. Wanna do this the hard way? Let's go. Could do this all day, boys. Oh, alright. Got me once. Fooled me once. I did that too early. That was my fault. You gotta wait for them to charge at you. Alright. Same thing, isolate them on the walls. Move up. Move up. Oh my god, it's the first time those guys have ever hit me. Again, as long as I stay here, can't hurt me. Oh, I can't believe I lost the dragon. I lost the dragon, that makes me very sad. Alright, so now... this is gonna be much... well... this boss is gonna be a little more annoying. Ugh. That should not be happening. Alright, you know what? Let me move up here. Isolate. That's what I should have done from the start. Alright. So again, these guys are gold. That means they take more damage. There should be some skulls now. Alright, so these guys, again... it's the same thing in practice. I want to be on a higher plane than one. Would have been easier with the dragon, but it's alright. Alright. So again, move up. Ooh. Alright, I did that too soon. And then move back. Dash. Again, see if you're up. Ugh. Alright. Not following my own advice here. See, I don't think I could bum rush these guys, I forget. Nope. But see how they have the range? So you just gotta be careful. Again, without the dragon, this becomes so much more annoying than it needs to be. I don't want to get... because their range on that is so tough. Alright. You're really supposed to have one of the creatures here. It just makes this a lot harder than it needs to be. Alright, that's one. Alright, so now I can go as the previous strategy, move up. As long as I'm higher than him, I can hurt him. It just becomes hard because their range with that sword is so high. There you go. So, big tip, you want the dragon. Our enemy Dark Gold must be in this castle. Now take courage. The real battle has just started. This is a big glitch. I'm gonna tuck out a little early, friends. Need to try to eat something. Wish me luck. Enjoy the rest of the stream. I'll leave it up and maybe pop in once or twice before it ends, but not sure. Alright, Cass, absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping in, but you certainly didn't have to. But I'm so glad to hear that you are on the road to recovery. So glad to hear it. Alright, this is the final stage. So all the enemies are like purple here. You want to be careful. Well, get out of here, boy. Alright, so the reptile's the one I want to worry about. Alright. If I can isolate him, he's not too bad. Again, same thing with the knight. So long as I'm on a higher ground, I do have the advantage. Alright. He's just going to keep charging at me. Headbutt. That's the safe strategy. 95% of the time it'll work. Sometimes he may outrush you. As long as you time it right, you should be good. Takes forever, but it's safe. I'd rather take safe than sorry. Alright. Goodbye. I just love how the computer's just so brain dead. Like, they don't care about pets. They don't exist. It's great. I love it. Alright. If I can get one of them to fall, mission accomplished. Alright. And if I can throw him, alright, even better. Makes things easier for me. Alright, so same thing here. I want to headbutt, 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 headbutt. Sometimes they'll beat you to it. Ugh, I messed up. Just reset. Ooh, alright. Alright, it wasn't perfect, but that's fine. Use the walls to your advantage. Goodbye. Goodbye. Stay on the wall. And he will just fall into your attacks. This is the safe way to do this. Takes longer, but it's alright, because it's safe. And safe is the way to go. Again, since they have books, I can just use the magic and not worry about them. I'm at full magic anyways. Alright. So now here, I want to try to take... Ugh. I don't know how he broke through that. Alright. I should... Nope. Alright. One left. Let him jump up and fall down. There we go. Oh, what? That should not have worked, but okay. So again, the enemy is programmed to always hit you from behind. That's what they do. They are meant to swarm you. And you want to use these walls to your advantage. Again, one at a time. Isolate them so you don't get hit by 3 at one time. Alright. Ooh, alright. Alright, that's one. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna... Alright, that's one. Alright, so now he's alone. Again, same as before, but since he has gold, he's going to take more damage. But as long as I'm on a higher plane than him, I have the advantage. It's just going to take forever, but that's fine. Alright. Go up, attack. There we go. And now it's time for Dark Gold. Problem with Dark Gold is he uses magic all the time. And he spawns skeletons over and over again. And the problem is, I don't have any magic unless I die. So... you're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place here. You either save your magic in that previous fight, and use it here, or die and use magic. So that's kind of what you do. I don't know. I don't remember how many continues there are. I used one continue. I should be good. But he is very annoying. Again, he's going to spawn the skeletons. And use magic. So, like, there's no control over him abusing that stuff. Again, I don't want to... So it's just, yeah, it's an unfair fight, for sure. Alright, well, at least I can use magic now. Oh, I can't. He's just gonna keep spawning more guys. And he has priority over you, so... And somehow he can attack even while he's spawning his skeleton buddies. Ugh. Annoying. And he just keeps spawning these skeletons. It's just annoying. Very annoying. Alright, I've still got enough credits, so that's fine. If there is another strategy for Dark Gold, I am not aware of it. Because he just either spawns skeletons or does magic on you. So it's quite annoying. There you go. Alright. It's just an annoying fight, because it is quite unfair towards you. But that's the end of Golden Axe 2. After the long, hard battle, you finally defeat the evil Emperor. Now the world will be at peace again. You are a true hero. This song is very Streets of Rage-like. Listen to it. It's depressing, too. Thank you, TV. Thank you, What Up, John? I've pretty much got the entire game down with the exception of that last fight. There's just no conceivable advantage that you can get because you don't get to use magic. That's the big flaw. I could have sworn that when you respawned, you were given some magic, but not at all. Streets of Rage. Now, there is a Golden Axe 3. I don't like it, though. Golden Axe 3 just feels so weird, and it's just such a different feel. I'm not a fan. There are some fans of Golden Axe 3, but I am not one of them. The song was always depressing to me. Like, yes, the village is back together, peace is across the land again, but I don't know, just this song always sounded somber to me. Am I the only one? Splatterhouse, it's not part of the SEGA collection. That's it's not by SEGA. That's a different. That is, was it Bandai or Namco? Namco. So that wouldn't be in this collection. Everything in the Genesis collection here is from Sega. Oh look, I got Class SA! Holy smokes, 100. Normally the rating is really bad. I know the ratings are normally really bad. I got the top rank, 107.5. Look at that. Yeah, this is official stuff. You know, so this is all made by Sega games. So Splatterhouse is a different company, so it wouldn't be here. Not legally, that is. I'm sure there are other ways to get it, but for the sake of this stream, everything is by the book. Everything is perfectly legal. It's got that sad but upbeat early 90s sound. Yeah, right? That's what it feels like. Streets of Rage? Okay, Streets of Rage 1. or Streets of Rage 2. I mean, there's also Riken. So as you can see, there's Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic 3D Blast, and Sonic Spinball on this one. So on the PC, Sonic Knuckles is there. Shining Force, I've never been an RPG fan, honestly, and that's a turn-based RPG. That would be so slow for this last part. So I know you said Streets of Rage before. We'll do Streets of Rage. And I'm no good at RPGs at all, so I definitely wouldn't be good at that at all. Shining Force. Like the new Jack Swing. Streets of Rage, here we go. Always an excuse to listen to that amazing soundtrack, too. Even got the background to match, too. This city was once a happy, peaceful place, until one day, a powerful secret criminal organization took over. This vicious syndicate soon had control of the government and even the police force. The city has become a center of violence and crime where no one is safe. Amid this turmoil, a group of determined young police officers have sworn to clean up the city. Among them are Adam Hunter, Axel Stone, and Blaze Fielding. They are willing to risk anything, even their lives, on the streets of rage. Oh, RPGs are not for me, John, at all. Not at all. RPGs are not my thing at all. No, no, no. Listen to that amazing music, legendary music by the one and only Yuzo Koshiro. So good. So good. So this is another game that when I used to play it as a kid, I would always play as Adam. But I found out that Blaze is actually the best overall character to use. She is weak, but her speed allows you to manipulate enemies in really good ways. Not a big RPG fan either, but I've been giving Chrono Trigger a try, enjoying it so far. I heard there was a re-release of that, right? On mobile or something, and people were like up in arms because they apparently ruined it. Got to head out and pick up the Chinese food. Have a good weekend. Apic Glitch, thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. You have a good weekend as well. Take care. And we will definitely talk about maybe doing a Conan the Barbarian movie night. We'll do it while I still have this hair. I have some exceptions. I like Super Mario RPG and Earthbound. God, I love that intro music play as Adam. Adam is just slow for me now. I can't really use Adam. Blaze is the best character. I will show you why. Because she can abuse bosses in a really good way. And her infinite combos work really well. Goodbye. Grr. Ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-da. And her range. Her range is what really helps because she can stun enemies from far away. Like that. So it really helps. Pro tip, when you are thrown, hold up and jump, and you will land on your feet. You will not take damage. The timing's a little trickier with Streets of Rage 1. I find that tapping up and C does the trick. Alright, I want the pipe. You gotta watch out for the sucker punches. This game is pretty infamous for them. Again, Streets of Rage 1 is a little rough around the edges, especially when you compare it to the flawless gameplay of the second game. So a lot of enemies are inconsistent with their speeds, hitboxes are a little wonky. Alright, the bat is better than the steel pipe. There's gonna be more of these gray guys coming up. Now see, notice how these enemies have inconsistent speeds, like they will move real slow, other times they'll move really fast. It's just one of those quirks where, like, you know, they didn't iron everything out. Love it. Alright, so here come the ladies. Her thing, usually is you need to face away from her. When you knock her down, she'll get up faster. Alright. As long as you stay away from her, you're fine. Take the hitbox of the bat, and you're fine. Alright, boss time. Mr. Boomerang Guy. Oh, I thought you could abuse him like the other guy. Whoops. Never mind. I believe so. It's been released a bunch of times. I loved this music. Brings me right back. That's the one thing this game is over the sequels, which is still as good music. Hey, Jonathan Torres, JT, what up, bud? Yes, Yuzo Koshiro is the legend. You know, Streets of Rage 2, the music is absolutely incredible too, though. Like, there was nothing wrong with the second game's music. But this one is definitely more like super house music. The second game leans a little bit more into electro and jungle house. This is just pure house music. Why is there a female bodybuilder? I don't know, it's a good question. And the poster says... Notice how, look at how fast he moves. It's just so inconsistent, the speeds of these enemies. You just really got to be careful. Because they will sneak up on you, and more often than not, you will get sucker punched. Out of control. It's harder in this game, but it is possible. So much like the original Final Fight, the infinite combo in this game is you hit punch twice, turn away, and rinse and repeat. Look at how this guy's moving. It's just so nuts. See what I mean about these guys with their sucker punches? It's the worst. It is quite grating. This is where you start seeing the jugglers. They should be coming up soon. Now these guys are just annoying. Because there's no real solid strategy with them. It's just get in there, hopefully you can grab them, and then you're okay, but any other time it's annoying. Again, if you hold on too long, they'll hurt you again with the fire. So you kind of got to go in real fast. Alright. So now it's time to fight Freddy Krueger. I don't know if the younger gens know how groundbreaking this game was for the Genesis. Yeah, Final Fight clone, but a very well done improvement over it. Yeah, I choose Streets of Rage over Final Fight any day. And that's not disrespecting Final Fight. Final Fight was really, really good. But Streets of Rage is just so much more refined. Because Final Fight, at least the first one, it's very cheap by design, and 90% of the enemies have priorities over you. In this game, it's not the case. You can balance things out much easier than you can with Final Fight. Music on Streets of Rage 2 is flawless, indeed. Streets of Rage 2 in general is flawless. That is an absolutely true statement. SOR 2 is great music too, but call me crazy, I'm more impressed by the original's music. I still prefer 2 though for playing. Yeah, it's just I'd say that the sound is more dynamic in the first one. Alright, so with this guy, you want to stay above him. Yeah, come on. Come on. Ooh, he actually killed me. Wow, okay. Get out of here, bro. That should not have happened. And I'm trying to avoid calling the cops, because you do get a bonus for not using them. And it's also kind of cheap. Final Fight was a quarter muncher, which is why it's unbalanced. Yeah, that's true. Alright, time to go to the beach. Another great track. The boss in this stage is the Ultimate Warrior from wrestling fame. Notice how you can trap multiple enemies. That's one of the, what you call crowd control. So this game does have it. It's a little rough around the edges, but it can be done. Now, TV was talking about how impressive this game was. That rain effect was something that was unheard of in games at the time. So that was something crazy. Like, oh, whoa. So again, it may look primitive by today's standards, but back then, this was mind-blowing stuff. This is stuff that would sell a system. And even the background, parallax scrolling. What is parallax scrolling? It's when you move and the background moves along with you in layers. That's parallax scrolling. And that was very rare for games to have back then. So it was just a lot of technical things happening under the hood that people were not aware of fully. All right. Time will reset. Usually 2 hits with most enemies is what the bat will do. Alright, it wants me to move along. Now these guys are programmed to... Alright. Well, we use what is called crowd control there. There you go. Problem solved. Look at that rain. That's a really cool effect. It's slow down, yeah, but... Oof. Alright. Blaze screams like a mouse. I'm gonna go now. See you guys later. I still love to stream on. Alright, Sam. Thank you so much for stopping by, buddy. Hopefully you enjoyed the Genesis game playthroughs today. I still find games like these mind-blowing. Absolutely, man. It's a different time. You know, you gotta think about when this game came out. I think this was 1991. There was nothing like this. Final Fight was it. Final Fight and Double Dragon. And as fine as those were, they still were really antiquated to a point. And Streets of Rage just... It became the porterhouse steak of beat-em-ups. It was just so good. Alright, Ultimate Warrior time. He can be annoying. Now the easy way is to just drop kick. And that's the easy way. Until he grabs me. That's alright. There he goes. Goodbye. So his AI is just super simplistic. Alright, got a free life. Alright, so this stage introduces pits. So you gotta watch out for those. Again, with a good enough combo, you are good. It's recommended to just get in there, grab them, and do some holds. That definitely does wonders. Alright. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't want the apple just yet. Come on. Alright. So again, you have to judge whether or not you want to use the bat. It may not be worth your while. Sometimes a combo will do just fine. Again, with this idiot, the fire is just such an annoyance. Because it's very inconsistent with when it will hurt you. Like there. It's just, I don't know the solid, like I could take the bat, yes. That would be the easy way to do it. But even sometimes the bat will just whiff the flames. And it won't exactly hurt him. I got a free life. Alright. I don't want that, I'd rather keep the bat. Alright. And sometimes the hitboxes on these melee weapons are pretty inconsistent, so it's just a quirk of the game. It's not a perfect science, unfortunately. And I should not have done that. I think it's 3 hits with the green guys, yeah. Alright. So now this boss can be really annoying if you don't fight him the right way. So what you want to do, I'll show you in a bit. Alright. So now the Galcia I want to deal with. Again, his priorities are annoying. Oh, you don't ever want to pick him up. I didn't think that would happen. Alright. That's annoying. Alright. He's getting in the way. Ugh. Alright. The way to deal with him is this. 1, 2. Ugh, come on. You're supposed to just rinse that, repeat over and over again. So, like in this case, 1, 2, flip, 1, 2, flip, 1, 2, flip, 1, 2, flip, 1, 2, before he revs his engine again. And there you go. That's the way you're supposed to deal with him, but unfortunately the Galcia sometimes just become too much of a nuisance. Hopefully some of these tips are enlightening, or they are maybe things you weren't aware of before. Oh, it's 6 o'clock! Alright, well, we'll do this stage at least with the sisters. Alright, notice how I got rid of them all at once? Enemies are usually clustered, and they, because of your range with your attack, you're able to hit them ad nauseum. So when it works well. When it doesn't, is when things kind of start falling apart. Alright, game's gonna force me to take it. Notice how they go for the sucker punches? That's annoying, but... And the sucker punches are what hurt the most, that's the problem. It's those sucker punches, those are the worst. She stunned me out of it. Alright. If you look away, she'll usually get back up. There goes that. Alright. Now the guy's gonna jump out of the railing up here. If I can grab them in one go, that'd be great. Come on. Usually combos are just easier. Oh, I forgot this guy was here. Alright. Again, his AI is very simplistic. As long as I can get near him, I'll be alright. Just get near him. So he does his little dashes. There you go. Nothing too bad. I'm enjoying this. Cool. I find them useful. I've just been hoping for the best when I go in these games. Although I'll have to run, enjoy the rest of the Streets of Rage. Have a great weekend. Same to you, TV. Appreciate it. You have a wonderful weekend, my man. Thank you for stopping by the NPL Video Game Club. Alright, so hopefully I can... Alright, cool. Well, as long as I can divide and conquer, it's not too bad. Alright, good. Again, on their own, they're not much. Now these guys... This is going to be the problem. Because not only that, they hop around. It just makes them so hard to hurt. Oh, these guys are the worst. They really are. Yeah, there's just no real rhyme or reason to them. It's just very, unfortunately, very annoying because they're just hopping around all the time. It makes them hard to hit. Alright, that's one. Again, just not good enemy design. Alright. I was able to deal with that good enough. Alright. Got lucky. Alright, 3 hits. And these guys are just so annoying. I don't know if it's 4 hits with the bat. 3, okay. Alright, here come the twins. Now, they can be pain. If you let them. But let them throw you. That's fine. Again, as long as you do your recovery, you're fine. Now you want to try to grab them before they grab you. Easier said than done. Again, as long as you do your throw recovery, you're good. They tend to be suckers for this roundhouse kick, so you can use that to your advantage. Oh, alright, suplex you don't want. Alright, you don't want the drop kicks either. They tend to be victims to that. So that's one surefire way to hit them. In most cases. Time over, what? Ugh, come on. That's annoying. Alright. Ugh. Come on. What? Okay. Come on. As long as I can isolate it to 1, alright. It's not as bad. It's just they're programmed to jump at you, and you just need to go behind them and grab. It just becomes much more difficult when it's 2. Alright, so that's that. Unfortunately, I already did 1 credit. Ugh. It happens, though. But, I mean, there's still quite a few stages left, so... you know what? This is the... was this the second to last stage? Because there's this, there's the elevator, and then the final stage, the skyscraper. It's 6:11. Let's see what we have. 4 people here. Um, just saying, yeah. Should I complete this? Should I? I don't even know if I can. I already got 2 continues. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. But do you want me to just see how far I can get? So unfortunately, I lost a continue with the twins, and that's something I did not want to do. Because I definitely want as many continues as I can with Mr. X. Alright, I got a free life there at least. Go for it? Alright. And I don't know if I'll be able to. Well, we'll see how far I can get. I mean, it's already second to last, well, almost second to last stage. Oh, ho, ho. Gotcha, bro. You could try to throw me, but it's not gonna work. Alright, okay. Alright, this is the other way. This is the safe way to deal with him. Headbutt twice, flip over, grab. Again, on his own. He's nothing. There you go. That's the safe way to deal with him. You saw it here first. Because there was no one interfering, it made it a lot easier. Yet somehow he sucker punched me. That doesn't make sense, but okay. Sucker punches are something that just you can't avoid in this game, fortunately. It's just a limitation of the engine and how the enemies work. Their hitboxes. You can hit stun enemies into a loop. That's great. What? Okay, you hit me through the wall. That doesn't make sense. Alright. What? Alright, free life. Thank you. Let me bring you back over here. That's easier. Nope, he's not dead yet. Wait for that to fall. That's your safe way, your safe queue. Remember, I think you fight the Freddy Krueger guy again. Right? Yeah, I think he's the boss. Fight two of them. Again, as long as you do your throw recovery, you are fine. I just don't want to grab the turkey just yet. I guess I can call the cops here. Might as well, I haven't done it before, right? Might as well. Alright, goodbye. Not too bad. Alright, elevator time. So I want to throw everyone off. That's kind of the goal. That makes things a lot easier. So you want to try to throw everyone off as possible. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye. Go up a floor. And rinse and repeat. Just you can either throw everyone off or do a combo, try to stun everyone. What? That made no sense, but okay. I could stay in a corner and swipe if I wanted to. I think that might work. Hey Sam, welcome back. I'm on the... I figure I might as well see how far I can get in the game. I don't know if I'll beat it, but... might as well see how far I can get. Might as well just see how far I can go, right? I don't know if there's one more. Yeah, this is one more wave. All right. Goodbye. Ugh. Nope. Goodbye. Another free life. Alright, final stage. 6 lives. I don't know. It's just with the twins and Mr. X, too. That's going to be the problem. I don't know. I can't guarantee I'll beat it this time, guys. We shall see. We're going overtime here. That's alright. We're looking to see how we can beat this game. If we can beat it. Gotta watch out for the carts. So they will sneak up on you when you least expect it. You need to be very careful with them. You don't want to move too far up, because that's what will aggro the carts. Might as well just play it safe, you know? Alright, watch out for the carts. There's a cart that comes out right after this, I believe. Right after this one. Just want to be very careful. I don't remember if the Freddy Krueger guy or the boomerang guy comes up here. One of them does. Gauntlet round? That's pretty much what it is. You're revisiting everyone, all the bosses that you fought before. It's tough because it's not a lot of space to do what you gotta do. Again, this guy, don't worry about getting up in his face. Don't know how he hurt me, but okay. That shouldn't have happened. Sometimes the carts can give you some extra goodies. But you just need to be careful. And there you go. There goes that. Javos. Man, they hit me. Ah. And the frames of animation, man, I don't recover fast enough. But I think the cart hit him. Come on. Alright, Suplex should take him down. Ultimate Warrior should be next. Oh, Freddy? Okay. Alright. So as long as I'm on a higher plane, I should be fine. Want to stay on a higher ground. There you go. Alright. Don't need that just yet. Don't want to take food unnecessarily, but I also don't want these guys to throw me past the turkey, like he's trying to do right now. It's just annoying how in this game enemies are just cowards. They run away from you. Alright. Oh, Ultimate Warrior. Alright. Just keep going to him. Take the fight to him. Don't let him come to you. You come to him. There you go. Alright. Should be another cart coming up. Alright. I know there's another cart. I know it. I feel it in my bones. Alright, I was able to nullify that. Good. Alright, so this guy, again. Same strategy as before. Flip over, grab, 1, 2, flip over, grab, 1, 2. And he's easy. No big thing. Alright. So now these have, they are white, so they have more health. That's alright. And of course. Alright, so I want to stay here. I want him to come to me. And that didn't kill him. Ugh. Alright. No, 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 no. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Alright, finally. was just much more of a noise than it needed to be. Alright, so now it's the twins. Oh boy. Alright, this is gonna be annoying. Oh my god, he did his slide. He's never done that. Not in this game so far, he hasn't done it. I just wasn't expecting him to do it. Wow. Alright. And here come the twins. Ah. I knew that was coming. And then they do it to me. This is what's annoying about them. Sometimes I can get them on a good day. They're not being so bad right now. Except there. Alright, that's one. Come after me. Come on. Alright, whew. I was able to beat them without dying. Alright, so now I gotta beat up the grunts. Hopefully I don't die. Well, you found your way here. Would you consider becoming my right-hand man? Alright, so if you choose yes, you will be sent back to the previous stage, and you get the bad ending. If you pick no, you get the true ending. You really want to die, don't you? I'll be happy to oblige. Alright, so a bunch of grunts. Hopefully I can survive. Nope. Ah, alright. Like, if I could have just got them in one side, that would have been great. Alright, here he comes. Now, Mr. X is so annoying. His priorities are so out of whack. Like, you can't even grab the guy. Look at that. Look at how much damage he does. It's insane. He just immediately comes after you. It's just so wild. Oh my god. Look at how he eats your lives, man. I thought I was good, but look, I haven't even done damage to him yet. Only now have I done damage to him. Oh, man. Alright, I've got continues, thankfully. But he's just so cheap. Because he moves so fast, and he has priorities over you in every which way. Like, yes, you can cut away the bullets and all that, but look at that. His just priorities over you are insane. Ugh. Look at that. Look at that. It's just so wild. I've never understood that with Mr. X. He's just so cheap. Wait, he's got a gun. Yeah, I've never found a solid strategy for Mr. X in this game. He's just so cheap. Because his moves do so much damage. I can definitely be Streets of Rage 2 1cc, easy. But this one is just, because it's so rough around the edges, it's just so hard to do. But there you go. That is Streets of Rage 1. And look at that, we're overtime here. 6:30. But we had to tie a bow on Streets of Rage. Mr. X defeated. The Syndicate is no more. Congrats. It took a few lives. Again, Streets of Rage 1 is not easy. There are speedrunners and players like Anthopants that make it look really easy, but even so, Streets of Rage 1 is kind of RNG in some way, because the enemy, you can't manipulate the AI like you would in Streets of Rage 2. So now it's just time to sit back, relax. We beat 2 games here. The Golden Axe 2, Streets of Rage 1, a little bit of Virtua Fighter 2. Not too bad, I'd say. Not too shabby. At the very least, hopefully those of you who watched, maybe you could take away something, some type of strategy in these types of games to help you maybe with your subsequent playthroughs if you decide to play these. And why shouldn't you? These are classics. Presented by SEGA 1991. That's 20 years ago. No, 30 years ago. Holy smokes. 30 years ago this game came out. Can you believe it? It's so hard to believe. Nicely done, good man. Thank you, John JT. Now, if you saw me play Streets of Rage 2, that one I could play like the back of my hand. Streets of Rage 1 is a different beast, for sure. And even with that, I got 9th place because of continues. How you could do Streets of Rage 1 on 1 credit is beyond me. That takes skill that even I don't have. So, my hat's off to you if you can 1cc Streets of Rage 1. Because that is crazy. Very crazy. 30 years ago still feels like 20 years ago for me. Yeah. I couldn't even process the math. It does have Skate. But honestly, Skate is not a good character to play. Especially if you're doing high-level play. If you're doing high-level play, it's Max and Blaze. Axel is pretty normal. Skate is definitely bottom of the pole. Yes, he can run. He can dash. But believe it or not, Max actually is faster than Skate. And you're probably wondering, what are you talking about? Max is like super slow. Oh, but see, Max has a slide. And the slide covers more distance in less time than Skate's dash. So, for advanced players, Max can cover more ground than Skate. I mean, look, Skate is flashy, especially when you're younger. But Skate doesn't do damage. And when you're talking Streets of Rage 2, you need a balance of speed and power. Skate is speed and a lot of hits, but they don't do a lot of damage. So, you know, Max or Axel is the standard. Axel is a good balance of speed and power. Then he has his grand upper, which is very broken in Streets of Rage 2. He's the first one to admit that. Blaze is speed, and she's got great combo abilities. And she has a great suplex. Her suplex is really fast, and it's really good for crowd control. Skate, the good thing about Skate is he can throw enemies overhead, but he doesn't have reach. His reach is pitiful. So you need to be right up there to do anything. Max is slow initially, but once you learn to play him, Max breaks the game in many ways, because he's actually one of the only characters who can abuse bosses in a way that no other character can. So, every character has their ups and downs, but like if you're advanced level Streets of Rage 2, Max is the way to go. So, anyways, I just want to give a thank you to everyone who was watching today. Sam, thank you so much for stopping by. One Up John, thank you for stopping in on the NPL Video Game Club. TV Games, thank you so much for stopping by. 8-Bit Glitch, thank you for stopping in. Big Cass, thank you as always, and please heal up soon. We'll be rooting for you. Who else am I missing here? Video Game Dust Leaves, thank you for stopping in. Retro Rican, thank you for stopping in earlier. Let me see. Who else am I missing here? I want to make sure everyone's accounted for. DNick55, thank you for stopping in. Let me see. Who else am I missing here? Voltar, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping in. Square Pegs, Jab, thank you so much for stopping in. And I believe Linda was here earlier. Or nope, Linda was not here. I'm mixing that up. Unless I missed out. But either way, shout out to Linda as well. So thank you all for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Be safe. Enjoy the weather if it's nice over in your neck of the woods. And yeah, join us next week for the NPL Video Game Club. And I think we're gonna do DuckTales. I do have DuckTales Remastered, and I've never played it. So I'm gonna go ahead and install that, and I think I'll do a little bit of NES DuckTales, and then we'll try the remaster and compare. Because apparently it is very similar. But I've never played it, so I wouldn't know actually. But anyways, DuckTales Remastered, that is the current plan. NES DuckTales and the remaster, so we'll give that a whirl. So thank you so much for stopping by on behalf of the Norwalk Public Library. We really appreciate you stopping by. If you are curious to check us out, let me just switch over to the gameplay. Right above me are our social media handles, our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. If you are curious to donate to the library, we have on the description below, if you click down there, we have a link to donate to the library. There's also a donation link for the Extra Life, which is going on throughout the year. We will have an announcement, a formal announcement very soon with the next iteration of the Extra Life charity stream for 2021. So thank you so much for stopping by. Again, take care, enjoy the weekend, and be safe to one another. Yes, all the quacks. So take care, everyone. We will see you next week. All right, take care, everyone.